Hiller and the senior linebacker Austin Pritchard go directly to questions for players.
Yeah, can you just talk about the 5 turnover day? I mean, obviously not a characteristic day of what you've done over the last few years there.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. You know, I really let the guys down tonight. I kind of embarrassed myself. It's tough to swallow, but you know, I appreciate everything everybody's done for me. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
But can you kind of take us through a couple of them? And I know obviously one was a tip ball, another two in your face, but just kind of what you saw and what happened on a couple of them.
You know, the fumble. You know, first and second read were taken away. I just was trying to check it down, and you know, wasn't secure with the ball. Kind of had one hand on it, and the guy did a good job stripping it. You know, tip ball is frustrating. You know, it happens. The one was just not a good throw. You know, just a little bit off the mark, and you know, those are all my fault. Those are my responsibility. So that kind of let us down on our side of it.
Austin, you talked defensively. You had pretty good effort today overall in terms of the yardage given up in the third down and things like that. I mean, obviously, was there something to take from this game for the defense moving forward? Obviously, you're not a part of that, but can you talk about just what's grown there throughout the season and where it is right now?
I mean, all along, you know, we talked about it. It wasn't necessarily that what other teams were doing to us. It was, you know, what we were doing to ourselves, how we were beating ourselves. And we knew if we didn't have those mistakes and, you know, if we could correct those and fix those so we didn't have those, then we would be fine. And, you know, I think tonight was kind of proof of that.
You talked a little bit about the third downs. I mean, obviously, even the last one where they got 2, you were able to get one and get them off the field at some point.
We had to stop them on the first one, flat out. You know, we didn't leave our offense enough time, and we had the opportunity. And like you said, we got them into 2 first-down chances, and they weren't, you know, or excuse me, 2 third downs, and you know they were 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. They weren't, you know, 3rd and 1. So there's no excuse. We have to get off the field.
When you look around at some of the younger players on defense, guys who are back next year, do you see marked improvement in those guys? And
absolutely. You know, there's no experience like game experience. You can simulate it all you want in the off season and practice, but until you're actually out there and you play, that's the only way you get used to it. And you know, just watching those guys grow, it's like Tim said, and I appreciate the effort that everyone's given. You know, we weren't always the smartest team, but you know, we always played hard. And, you know.
Brandon, how difficult is this end of season for you guys? Just the year as a whole, I mean, it was trying at times, and how difficult to end like this and just the season as a whole was it?
It's a hard loss. You know, just like the guy next to me said, it's real hard. You know, just to fight so much in the summer, to end on a note like this, that hurt. Giving up all your time, working hard in summer camp, studying your plays, and just go out here and have a season like this. But like Pritchard said, we played hard. Mistake. It was you're gonna make mistakes, and I think our mistakes killed us.
When you guys look back, I mean, and this is for any of you. I know Tim said the other day you're hoping to leave Western Michigan better than when you got here. When you look at, obviously there was a lot of success at different points in your career. Do you feel good about overall about the career and about where the program is and what you've done and up to the final whistle?
Yeah, I think I can speak for these 3 and for all the other seniors. Tonight's very frustrating, but at the same time, I have no regrets. I've worked as hard as I possibly could for 5 years. I prepared as hard as I could for every game. And I did my best to leave it all on the field every week. And all the seniors did that. And, didn't hold anything back. So yeah, I'm proud of all the seniors and things that we've been able to accomplish as a group in 5 years.
The biggest thing that I've noticed is I told this to Jason earlier last week, and the whole attitude, the fact that a 5-7 season here isn't good enough. If you 5 years ago, it would have been a great season. And the mindset around here was that we would go in, hoping to win or let's keep it close. And it's been expected that we go in and win every single game. There's no game that we will take on that we don't expect to win. So, the biggest difference that I've seen in, when I think back my freshman year, people believe, but you could see how genuinely, different it felt for the older guys who had been there. And like I said, just people come in and we expect to win every week regardless of our opponent. Every single week we go in with the mindset that we're going to win. So that would probably be the biggest thing that I've seen.
Anything else for the players?